Alphabet. This is Miss Elliott, and I wanted to give you a very brief overview of how we develop alphabet knowledge in pre-K. We start with learning the letters in our names, beginning with the very first letter. We will do a variety of activities such as dabbing the letter, putting stickers in that shape, coloring in the bubble letter, anything to get them really focused on the shape of that letter. Then we work on learning the rest of our names, such as through rainbow writing and doing letter puzzles. We also sign in and sign out in the mornings and the afternoons. After about a month, we will remove their pictures off and they will be expected to be able to just read their name to sign in. It is scientifically proven that the children learn letters in their names faster than other letters because it holds meaning to them. It's more than just scribbles. So not only do we get them to learn their own name, but we will also expose them to the other children's names through songs and games and just referencing. If I'm writing an S and I have a kid named Samuel, I will say every time, here's an S like in Samuel's name, and just really helping build the purpose and connection with letters. We will also work on learning other letter names through a variety of activities. We do not do letter of the week, but we will do specific activities that focus on a specific letter, such as reading a book or doing another activity based on a letter. This is an example of a shared writing that we do every morning. This particular picture is from later in the year because the students are helping me write the letters. At the beginning of the year, I, as the teacher, will be writing all of the letters, and the students will be underlining a particular letter or helping me find a letter with a wand or something like that. We also do a lot of multisensory full body letter activities such as hopping on different levels, throwing paper airplanes, and naming which letter it lands on, different activities to get the kids moving but also learning their letter names. We also work on letter sounds at the same time. We have these letter bins that we use for a wide variety of activities. We, of course, think of different words that start with particular letter sounds. And then we also use these letter flashcards. We start with only one and then add a letter to the deck slowly as the kids are ready for it. These flashcards are significant because they are the same ones they will be using for the next several grade levels. So your kids are getting a head start on being exposed to them. The way this works is by saying the letter name, then the picture, then the sound. So for example, B, boy, B. C, cat, k. D, dog, d. Now, I do want to caution you if you're working with your child on letter sounds at home to make sure you are saying the correct letter sound. A lot of people want to add the sound on the end of letters. So, for example, the letter C making the sound k, that is incorrect. The letter C makes the sound k. So, if you're unsure about the correct pronunciation, you can find videos online or let me know, and I will be happy to send you resources to make sure you are saying those letters correctly. Then, of course, we advance those skills the more we work on them and work on more complicated activities such as sorting those objects based on their initial sound, forming the letters, writing them in our journals, learning about our vowels, and then putting those letter sounds to use by using inventive spelling. Now, writing progression would be a whole different video, but for the purpose of this, we want them to be able to take their letter sounds and write, for example, a BT for the word bat. And finally, if your child gets to the point where they've learned at least 20 letter sounds, we will start blending those sounds together in CVC words. CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant, and these are just the words that make sense with the letter sounds. So for example, mad, mad. The biggest hurdle we go through is getting kids to mentally understand that they can put that letter sound knowledge into practice and read words. So we do this by touching and reading, using our blending board, or even building those words. So finally, I know I went through this quickly, but I want to remind you that we are not in a race to see how quickly your child can read.